Hey everybody, it is Emily and welcome to another episode of The Daily Evolution. Today is Whatfor Wednesday, where we talk all about your purpose. And I was reading this article from the Greater Good Science Center. I think the author's name is Jeremy Smith or something like that. About how you find your purpose. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of, they had 6 recommendations for how to find your purpose, and I thought they were really good. So the first one is to read. Reading connects us with people all across the globe that we would maybe never, ever connect with, right? We would never meet them. We would never come into contact with them. And so reading helps us to get connected with those people. I have to look at my notes. The second one was to turn your hurts into healing for others. And I thought that was really so powerful because I feel like that's a huge part. I hate that sorry guys, I'm going to take my glasses off. The reflection from the lighting. I feel like that's such a huge part of what I do, or what I'm really passionate about, is taking the things, like I lived my life for so long as a victim, and there was so much pain around that for me, and I didn't even know that I was doing it, right? So I love to be able to share how I have transcended that, how I have overcome some of those things, and it's just really helpful to other people. So if you can turn the pain that you've got, the situations that you have experienced and that have shifted and made you who you are today, into healing for other people in some way, that is a really wonderful way to think about what is my purpose here, like what is it that I'm really doing on the planet. The third thing was to cultivate gratitude and awe and just to feel good, right? The emotions that are attached to gratitude and altruism are things that make us feel good. They generate chemicals in our body that really support well-being and influence us to just feel good, right? It promotes health and wellness. Whereas feelings like anger and frustration and anything that's attached to negativity generally makes us feel bad, and then we get a different type of chemical reaction in our body. So, really finding gratitude for the spaces and places that you're in currently and that you've been in helps to really cultivate and find your purpose. The fourth thing was listen to the things that other people appreciate about you. And when I first started my coaching business, this was something that was really hard for me. One of my coaches said to me, Emily, I want you to ask your clients what they enjoy about working with you. And I was like you want me to ask them to pat me on the back? It's not about that, right? It's about like knowing what it is that you're giving to other people, right? What is it why are they friends with you? Why, what is their experience? And your connection with them is unique to all the other connections that they've got going on. So listening to what the things are that they love and appreciate about you so much can really support you in finding like what it is that you're really good at that you might be doing automatically or organically that you don't even know. So I loved that one. And then finding and building a community. I think that when I speak to entrepreneurs, I really all the time. Yesterday I visited with a few, and one of the things that we talked about was don't go it alone, right? Like don't feel like when you're out there starting a business or creating a business, you feel like you're on an island all by yourself. So maybe it's not a business for you. Maybe it's that you had this certain experience and it's really powerful for you in a positive or a negative way. Find a community of people who understand what you have been through or what you're going through, or create a community of people who maybe want to share in that same experience. So for example, if skydiving is a passion for you, you want to find other people who also are passionate about skydiving, right? Maybe it's that you want to become a teacher. Maybe that is your purpose on the planet. I once, for one of my podcasts, I interviewed this gentleman named Kenyon Salo. If you have not heard of him, you should look him up. He's a fascinating human being. He has done like 300 and something base jumps. He is skydived, I think, more times than anyone. I mean, the things that this man has done and is doing in terms of like extreme sports is fantastic and phenomenal. And then he took it to the next level, and he would go out on the street, him and his team, he created this business where they would go out on the street. He's in Colorado, I think, Boulder maybe. And he would go out on the street and he would ask people, if you could have 3 wishes, like what are the top 3 things on your bucket list, right? Like what is it? And if he could make one of those come true, though, out of those top 3, he would do it for them right now. He would say, and a lot of times it was like skydive or, something. And they would really say, like, what if I could make number 2 happen for you right now? Would you do it? And it's just this super cool, I can't remember what the name of his project is, but Kenyon Salo, he's an amazing human being. Just super, super awesome. So check it out. And then let's see. So finding a tribe, finding a community of people that do things that you like and do or understand you, that kind of thing. And then number 6, last but not least, is tell your story. I am a lover of people, and so I'm always out there, like, I want to know, I want to understand, I want to really like get up close and personal with people's story. I want to know what it is that makes them tick, what drives them, what motivates them. And so it's always fascinating to me to hear people want to know what you've been through and what you've been up against and how you overcame that, or at least I do. And then I love to be able to share parts of my story with people as well. Like that's a huge part of my purpose on the planet, is to be able to share my experiences and help other people overcome the pain and discomfort that is happening in the mind that is totally unnecessary. So those are the 6 things that I wanted to talk to you about today from this article. The Greater Good is the, it's like there's like a magazine, an online magazine called The Greater Good, and this was an article from there, and it was really, really lovely. So I highly recommend that you check it out. I think if you just Google Finding Your Purpose, you can read the article if you want, and I'll put it in the comments below also. All right, let's move into our deep breathing exercises just to be able to calm your mind a little bit and take a few minutes to create some space for yourself today while you're thinking about your purpose and while you're navigating some of these things. So. Continue breathing. If you have not watched the video on the breathing exercises that we do, please go ahead and find that. If you're on YouTube, it's there. It's called the How To Breathing Exercises. For those of you who are getting the email, it should be in the email as well, so that you can really do the breathing exercises appropriately. It's a count of 4. 4 counts of 4. Feel that expansiveness in like your chest. Like this makes me feel so good. I love doing these deep breathing exercises and just really centering myself, focusing my thoughts, setting an intention for the day. So maybe it's just one thing on that list that you can begin to implement today, right? Like, what is it? Is it asking a couple of people what it is that they appreciate about you? Is it maybe finding and creating a tribe or a community of people who understand you? And then also, like, think about the things that have pained you and how you could turn that hurt into healing for other people. So set that intention and then go out into your Wednesday today and make it great. Have an amazing day today. I love you guys all so much. I'm Emily Petroff. I will see you tomorrow for Treat Thursday. This has been another edition of the Daily Evolution. Hope that you guys have an amazing day today. Bye-bye.